Alright guys, I told you that I would get a Wicked Lasers torch, which is currently being reviewed as the brightest flashlight in the world at 4100 lumens. And I want to do a quick review. I could set stuff on fire, which I actually had that set up to do, but there's enough of that on YouTube. I actually still have the paper that I was going to set on fire. Instead, I'm going to do a review in a beam shot outside. First, the battery is a 14.4 nickel metal hydride 1500 milliamp battery. It's a custom made battery that you can get made at a battery shop if you do not want to order it from the wickedlasers.com website. It's 12 2/3 A cells, and they're all tack welded together. Obviously 3 sides to it, 4 cells on each side, a nipple that is tack welded on, and then the butt plate, for lack of better words, then it's shrink wrapped. That comes to 14.4 volts. It's like I said, a custom made battery, but you can get it made at, several battery shops. Not going to put any names out there. First, charging the battery, you need to take the sensor, that's a heat sensor, to the battery, scotch tape, whatever. It shuts it off if it is overheated or anything like that, and stops the charge. Secondly, you're going to want to put it on 0.09 amps for charging for this particular battery. You're going to want to, these are magnetic, alright? So, clicks like that. Place it in the center. Black on the flat side. Red on the nipple. Just like that. And that's how you're going to charge it. It usually takes about 30 minutes. It did for me. That's what they say. And I guess that's what happened. As you can see, currently being reviewed as by the Guinness Book of World Records, the torch is the world's brightest flashlight and most powerful flashlight. I would agree as far as handheld goes. It's insanely bright. I saw blue spots for about 20 minutes after, I did set a piece of paper on fire. I had to. Who buys one of these? You're gonna spend, if you buy it directly from them, with the extra battery, the charger, all that stuff, with shipping and handling, it costs you about $300 by the time all is said and done. Takes a long time. It took me about 3 to 4 weeks to get it, but I did. That's the head. It screws off. You can replace that 100-watt halogen bulb, and it's like $9.95 on their site. I would recommend cleaning the lens, make sure there's no fingerprints on it, as well as the bulb, if you ever do change it. But as far as the back of it goes, it is very well made. You can hear the click. And that's the torch. I'm going to take it outside, I think now, and actually show you some beam shots. I did get the green light on the charger, which said it was fully charged. So, and the warnings are hilarious. Basically, it says follow all charging instructions and operation instructions carefully. In layman's terms, it means if you shine it at anybody or leave it on, it'll burn your crap to the ground. It'll probably blind you, and it says the last line is hilarious. The torch flashlight is not a toy. Keep away from children to prevent accidents from occurring. Please remove the battery after use. Wicked Lasers is not responsible for any accidents or damage caused by the torch flashlight due to improper use or misuse of this product. It's the real deal. This is what came in the box. Manual battery attached, you know, with the whole charging part is the heat sensor, which I attached there. I'm going to go ahead and unattach that because it is already charged. And going to go ahead and put it in the flashlight. The nipple side is going to go towards the head of the flashlight like that. Clicking that button, I don't know if it's, yeah, it is on. So I'm going to turn that off. As you can see, there's a rubber seal that makes it water resistant. And it does feel great in your hand for, I mean, if you're going to spend $300 on a flashlight, you kind of want to know that it's the real deal, and it is. Like I've said in previous videos, I've had a ton of flashlights. But let's go see what it does outside. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and I'll resume when I'm out in the backyard. Okay? Alright guys, I'm outside. I'm going to go ahead and light it up. Takes a second kind of for it to come to its full brightness. It's on. Oh my gosh. It's just like they said, actually. It's insanely bright. Doesn't have the focus that you would want on, like, say, one of the other LED flashlights that I've reviewed, but it lights up the whole backyard. And like I said, I don't even think that this has a full charge on it. It turned green, but I should have left it a little bit longer. But it's crazy bright. And you're not supposed to run this for more than 3 minutes. So I'm gonna turn it off, even though I haven't ran it for 3 minutes, but that's what it looks like without it. And it lights up in an incredible area. Others, it does have that black dot in the middle of the beam like everybody else does. But see that moth right there? I could probably fry it. It's crazy. I did actually light a cigarette with it earlier. So if this moth, maybe I can catch it on film. If this moth keeps coming towards the lens, you'll see exactly what this thing can do. But that's it. That's a Wicked Lasers torch. And I'll make some other videos in a field. That's about 100 yards. So pretty impressive, but I'll show you more later. But I got it, so more to come. Thanks.